Okay, darling, this is another video. We only have a little bit more to go. Okay, and all of it is to make your essay better. Hopefully, you'll take something away and you'll improve it. Okay, otherwise, right now, um, I think obviously, like I said before, there's a lot of editing mistakes, but also we see one of the most major revision things here, and this is that you need to expand on this idea of explaining how we as humans suffer because of their suffering. What do you mean by that, and how do we suffer? Okay, again, these are your ideas. You don't have to look it up online. This is coming from your brain. You said this, so you have to stand by it. Explain what you mean by this. I want to hear what you have to say about that. Okay? So we're going to leave that alone because I don't have you to talk to about this. I can't discuss it with you. You're not here. But you need to, if you have any questions, you need to come up to me and ask me. Okay? But anyways, I'm going to leave that alone. I wish I wouldn't have to do that because I think, like I said, that's the most intriguing, one of the most intriguing parts of your essay so far. The rest of it is basically comparison and contrast, which is good too because I said it would be alright just to help you guys get out of the text, and you did do that. But now I'm intrigued. I want to know what you mean by that. But in any case, moving on. When comparing the two myths, there are similarities that play an important role in both stories. Animals play an essential role. In Genesis, the serpent was the one who convinced Eve to eat from the forbidden tree, promising her she would be equal to God if she obeyed him. In the Woolly Turtle's Back, again, look at the title. The animals helped the woman create the new world. The birds helped her land. The birds helped her land save as she sand land. Excuse me, wrong word. Safe, land safely. Okay, the birds helped her land safely as she fell from the sky world. Make sure you say sky world because that's more definite. It wasn't the sky yet. It was just the sky world. I believe. Maybe that's where I'm nitpicking. I don't know, it's up to you. I'll just leave it highlighted. You decide what you want to do. As she fell from the sky, I want to say world, and the turtles helped keep her alive by providing her with a place to stay. True. The muskrat also maybe used to, instead of place to stay, maybe say shelter, providing her with shelter. I guess that would be better. Or I guess, I don't know. I see what you're trying to say though. I don't know if it's shelter, like they didn't build her a house. They just said, okay, live right here for right now on this turtle's back. So maybe it's the right thing to say. I don't know. I'll let you decide. The muskrat also was much of much help because it dove to the bottom of the ocean to get some dirt so that she could plant roots and help the earth grow. Also in both. Okay, now you're rushing. Now you are rushing and you're just throwing ideas out here. So what? So what? What about that? What does that say? The fact that both of them are the same. What is that trying to say? Because I think right here you end it very closely. I think what he's saying in conclusion, they very much make us think of how this is possible when both stories come from different, where the authors had no contact with each other. Yeah, and the so what? So right here you're just throwing comparison and contrast, like you're just grabbing just grabbing and throwing at me. Just say here's the comparison and contrast, but you're not processing it in your brain at all. You were doing it up here. Certainly you did it here, but you didn't follow through on it. And over here I see more of that. I see more of that processing. You're actually putting like the so what, the Cain and jealousy, but right now it's like como que ya te enfadaste de esto. And this is not what this is about, because that's what your grade is going to end up like. Okay. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's not my thing to be harsh, but I right away see it as a teacher. It's like you're just throwing it at me. The so what? Why are you comparing and contrast? I want to know, what does that have to say on a deeper level? The fact, in fact, I'm going to leave this like that. Okay, because I think right here you have this. You really understood. The one that I like the best is the part about the Cain and Abel. I thought that was one of the best comparisons because both of them have their own little dynamics, and you really brought that out. So I'm going to leave that one on. I'm not even going to go into that paragraph right now. But what I do want to get to before this video, because I don't want to make more videos and keep you up late or whatever you're doing right now, but is you say in conclusion, these stories are very alike. They make us think about how this is possible when both stories come from different parts of the world where the authors had no contact. Yeah, so what? What does that say about our humanity? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Another video, one more, and that's it. Okay? And that's just my concluding statement. Okay? So make sure you watch it.